God. You are truly greater than Accra. Where have you been all this while? Everyone is asking of you.
Just taking a relaxing stance and relaxing and reading and touring and
you deserve it.
Enjoying the nature and the flora and fauna of our beautiful country.
You
That's
deserve
all.
it.
And also looking out for things to bite at.
Oh my God. Now, whilst you were away, what did you see that you are so eager to come back and bite?
I see that as a people, we want the country to progress.
Yeah.
But if it is not us doing it, then the progress is not good progress.
Yeah.
And I find that very disturbing because if your brother can't do it or your brother can do it and it works, why shouldn't it appear in that direction?
Oh my God.
You get a point. And then I also see that, look, most of the street lights are off.
Yes.
Traffic lights not properly functioning. Potholes, ridden roads all over the place. And I keep asking myself, but we pay these assemblies to do these. They come for business operation permit, property rates, and all those things. Why can't we get these things done for us? Why do we have to beg for them? The road markings are not there, reflectors are not there, so you're literally blind while you're driving.
Boy.
And then I also realized that, look, even though we talk about the exchange rate coming down and, dollar CD relationship is getting way, way better, people are still overpricing their stuff.
Yes, that's
true. And I keep asking myself, can't we have the authorities go out there and say, look, let's put a price control on this and do that. We've done that in this country before.
Yeah.
So why is it that, you go to shop A, same commodity sells at this price, shop B, same commodity sells at this price, and that. It doesn't just make sense.
It doesn't at all.
It doesn't make sense at all.
No, sir. And
then you have people still blocking roads without the right permits or authorization. I so much inconvenience.
It looks like it's their right to block the road.
It looks
we have lost a member of the family, and we must have a wedding, we must have a funeral.
Let's just block it.
Many said that you had an appointment from the government, having supported the government to come into power.
So I have always maintained, and I've always said it even before the elections, that look, I'm not looking for any governmental appointment. My mother worked with the state, my father worked with the state. I don't think I need to continue that. I want to do my own thing. And if I wanted employment with the government, Blakk, between you and I,
you would get
the private sector found us worthy to employ us.
Exactly.
Many years ago, we've changed jobs, gone up and down. We've done aptitude tests, interviews, etc. There are those who the private sector didn't find worthy to employ to begin with. It was just by the sheer, electoral victory of their political parties that gave them an opportunity to serve. And some have never worked before. We have worked in the private sector, changed jobs, many different jobs,
right?
And we still survive. If I wanted an appointment, I have a well-paying job. What am I looking for an appointment for? An appointment that will be coterminous with the political season, so that after 4 years, if the party doesn't win power again, am I serious? What happens to Brimpong and Osaberima? What happens to them?
This is 3FM.
Ni Agbo Aye is in the house. So when are you returning? Tell me.
The new year is going to be beautiful. I'm coming back in the new year.
Beautiful.
Today's what, 29th?
29th, yes.
Yeah, the year's almost crashed. Till New Year, I'm coming back, and there's going to be a lot of fire. And I listened to yesterday, was it 2 days ago? So, no, 3 days ago, I listened to that interview with Prophet J. It was sweet.
Wow.
It was just beautiful.
Wow.
You know your beans. You know how to get the things out of any and everybody. Blakk Rasta, man.
Oh my God.
You're too bad.
And I'm going to ask you something. I mean, you have talked about Bernard L. Bernard.
Right.
You have, talked about him before. I mean, held him in high esteem that he prophesied to you and it came to pass.
Right.
He's saying that Baumia is going to lose the primaries and Kennedy is going to win. I mean, by your experience with him, do you believe it will happen?
I go back to an answer that Professor J gave you, that he doesn't want to drift into that kind of thing because he has not looked into it. I'm no prophet, and I have no spiritual tentacles to either, endorse or reject a prophecy. I wish them well, except to say that the new patriotic party itself needs to go back to the principles and the values that established the party. This rancor, unnecessary rancor, acrimony, and trying to put blames on people and trying to make it appear as if somebody is blamable for the electoral victory, the defeat that they suffered. It should be a thing of the past. They need to go back to the party and actually talk to the grassroots, because look, whether you like it or not, the electoral defeat that happened in 2024 has never happened in this country before. Right? In spite of the fact that the MPP claims to have done a lot of things for the people, they have, it just didn't cut it for them. So what is the problem?
What's the problem?
Is the problem about electing the next leader hurriedly? Or is the problem about trying to make amends where things went wrong? And I've said it too many times. I said, look, a lot of people say, oh, you don't like the MPP. I said, but the MPP national chairman, former national chairman, Odue Sykes, that's my direct grandfather.
That's right.
It's not left, it's not right, it's straight. Right? The MPP's constitution was signed in my house.
Interesting.
So why would I hate something that was birthed in my home? It is because the current crop of leadership of the MPP are not playing ball the way they have to play ball.
Yes.
And look, when President Kufuor was leaving power, there were 17 people who came, including President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
That's correct.
Who said that, look, we want to come and continue the legacy of President J. Kufuor. Was that not what they said?
They said.
Fast forward to when Nana Addo was leaving and Dr. Baumia and 9 others came, that's a total of 10, and they said, look, we want to come and change the story. That's a vote of no confidence. If somebody wants, 17 people want to continue a legacy, 10 people, including your number 2 man, says, we want to change the story.
Change the story.
And that story has not been changed. But we go about still making it look as if, look, who is not happy at the fuel pumps now? Who is not happy about the exchange rate?
Exactly that.
So if you are not believing in those things, then when you get to the fuel pump, ask them to give you the 2024 bill and pay for it.
And pay for it, yes, and go back to those days. So, 56% of Ghanaians say that their standard of living has improved in the 2025, statistics that just came out.
Right.
Do you think it's a fair reflection?
Well, I don't know who did that survey, Musa Dankwa. I don't know who. I have not paid attention to it. I don't know what the demographics are. I don't know what the sample size, includes, etc. So I'm not able to give an opinion on that. But Blakk, to be very, very truthful,
right?
The fuel you and I used to buy, right? If you bought, say, 400 Ghana cedis.
Okay, so this one is from Alassane Idrisu. He is the government statistician.
Right. But I'm saying that the fuel that you and I used to buy, right, back in the day, if you bought 400 Ghana cedis worth of fuel, you know the gauge.
Yes.
Now, if you buy 400 Ghana cedis of fuel, you know the gauge that it will take you to. It's much more, you get more quantum than what you used to get. That's one. Okay, and then you also find out that your purchasing power has improved, inflation, etc. I have no reason to doubt what it is, except that I have not read the report in full. Okay, and so I cannot make any definite.
I understand that.
Statement.
I understand that. What do you think about President Kennedy Agyapong for Ghana?
I don't think that President Kennedy Agyapong should look. He's a good businessman. He's shrewd. He has his ways about making sure that he engineers businesses, but he's not the president I want.
This is 3FM.
He's not the president I want. You know why?
No, tell me.
So once upon a time, Kennedy Agyapong, Aboa Papo, right, Owusu Bempa, and Hope Sinadoye, they went on a 2TV and told blatant lies about me.
Oh, really?
Yes, they published it. Now, why did they tell lies about me? They told the lies about me because he said he was going to, you remember I said he was going to collapse Ibrahim Ahmed's businesses and arrest him as soon as MPP gained power.
Yes.
So 2 years into Nanedo's first term, and I said, but you are in power now. Make good your words. So let's see it. And then he started insulting me, blah, 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 blah. He came subsequently to TV3. Roland Walker interviewed him.
And he said he couldn't remember.
He said he couldn't remember me. But somebody around him told him that, When you came here some time ago, when my friend Akwesi Asempa was here, we had a boiling point or hot something. It was something on Onia TV. He was sharing money to the people. And I said, I don't want your money. I want a photo. So somebody reminded him that this is the chap you're talking about. And suddenly he said he doesn't remember. Subsequently, Hope Sinadoye called and came onto this platform. Right in the compound.
Yeah.
Roland Walker was there. Cookie T was there. And he apologized to me openly.
Wow.
That what they said was actually faulty.
What did they say?
So he said I had gone to collect money. And I was saying the same usual things that I'm going to collect money, and I'm saying these things that I'm not supposed to say, about he collapsing Ibrahim Ahmed's business, blah, 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 blah. I said, but you made the promise. You threatened. You caught fire and brimstone. So make it happen. If indeed your words, and he came to apologize. Hobson came to apologize. His wife saw me at Radiance on the Rubber about 2-3 years ago and came also to apologize to me. And I have witnesses in this house, right? So now, for somebody like that to have said those things and claims now not to even remember that he ever said that one, that's not a trustworthy person. I cannot hand over my country to him. Yes. So he can be a good businessman, which he is. He employs people. But I would not queue and vote for him to be president over me. No.
Interesting. Who are you looking to be the next president?
I don't know. Let the elections decide.
By your standards.
I want a president who is not a thief.
Okay.
I want a president who is not arrogant. I want a president who is disciplined. I want a president who is committed.
Yes.
I want a president who is dedicated.
What?
I want a president who is has a sacrificial heart. I want a president who is loving and caring. And I want a president who is not looking at building a family and friends empire. I want a president who doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeves. I want a president who will go out there and be ordinary like everybody else. Like we see when you travel to the US, the UK, you meet them in the trains and the trams and the buses. I want a president who would not come and lord over himself. And I want a president who would not pay himself ex gratia.
Have you found one?
The way things are going now, Blakk, I think that our politicians are very interesting people. They sing a different song in opposition and they sing a different song while in power. And I think that we ought to call them out because, you see, one thing that we don't do too well in this country is that we support people to a fault that even when they are misbehaving and because they have given us a certain change or we're tied to the apron strings, we can't tell them to the face. And that's my problem with most of the people who come and say, oh, if the person is a thief, tell the person, hey, Joe, Julojibo. You're a thief. Yes. We don't do a lot of that in this country. We are always looking at the easy way out. But if you work at the education system properly, you work at my roads, and my children can go to the same schools your children attend, then we are fine. But you can't keep me in a certain system when you take your children out of the system. And no, I don't want that kind of president.
Interesting. Now, you and Shatta Wale clashed a little bit.
I didn't clash with him.
Oh, he clashed you.
He came attacking. My simple question was, the FBI is still in town. And he got angry. Now, Blakk, I asked this question. If you are not a thief and you're at Malamata and they start, Ojulo, do you run away?
No, you won't run.
Yes. So if I said FBI is still in town, why are you angry at me?
He said you were questioning his Lamborghini.
I didn't ask him any question. I asked, how much is a Lamborghini?
Yeah.
How much is a Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
How much is a Bentley?
Yeah.
Do you know what it takes to own one? If you are not a thief and somebody shouts Ojulo, do you run away?
He won't run away.
So why is he screaming?
So he's a thief.
I didn't say that. Those are your words.
This is 3FM.
But interestingly,
Yeah, tell me.
maybe Shatta Wale has forgotten. Back in the day when Shatta Wale was struggling as Bandana,
Yes.
we had a studio at Zongo Junction. Latebiokoshi Zongo Junction. It's called the Ben Veg Studios. One of my senior brothers ran that place. He's now a priest. And next to it, there were two others, Brother Reginald Anseji and Brother Robert Nunu, and they were running a PR consultancy, the event and PR consultancy. He used to come there to come and take money from us to go and eat.
Oh, wow.
He's forgotten.
Oh,
so
wow.
when he started and was going on and on, I just mentioned the name of the studio and the place, and I left it there.
And he was quiet.
He didn't come back to me again.
Oh, wow.
But he had insulted me already, which is also his trademark. And he's even forgotten that when he released the Taking Over song, Sahaja Lee, I was on TV3 New Day at the time. Bless his soul. Nico Tejani, he used to be my producer then and director. And we used to play that song every single day on the show. He's forgotten. He has no remembrance. He's forgotten, yeah. So you don't pay attention to people like that. You just leave them to go. Because the amounts of money that you may have are just rags and stuff. Money is not everything. There are people who are way richer, who have a lot of money.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But they never breathe a word. They never breathe a word.
Interesting. Now the FBI is still in town, you know.
They are in town. They are in town.
One Abu Trica has been picked up.
And 3 more will be picked up.
3 more will be picked up.
Yeah. That I know on good authority.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you smell any names in there?
I don't want to jeopardize the investigations.
Okay.
I have good information.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is 3FM.
And people will have to pay for it. You see, one of the things that we don't also pay attention to in this country is because we find it difficult to question people's lifestyle and wealth.
Exactly.
And people quote monies. Look, if I worked at the GR and somebody says I have $1 million, I say, come. Let me check your tax.
Come and pay
books.
tax.
Yeah.
That was what you told Shatta Wale and he was
That's
angry.
all.
This is 3FM.
If you say you have $2 million, I say, okay, come.
Come and pay tax.
Let the government take its portion of the money and then we can look at your lifestyle audit. What do you do?
I remember he said, Johnnie, why?
This is 3FM.
He's an interesting man.
If you have not stolen,
Yeah.
why are you running?
Why are you afraid of
Why are you afraid of it? They didn't show your books to the taxman. Black. You and I, we can always show our books to the taxman.
How do you say that in Ghana? If you haven't stolen, why are you running?
This is 3FM.
Johnnie Hughes and he Agyapong.
Rasta.
Now, Abu Trica has been picked up, you know
Yeah.
that, right? And FBI is in town. And people are saying that, well, if you're not bringing us Ken, then you won't have Abu Trica and all that. What do you think about
He's
that?
already gone. He's already gone.
Did you hear that?
This
He's already
is
gone.
3FM.
Look, I'm telling you, this whole Ken Oforiatta conversation is a funny one. It's a funny one because we gave him timelines.
Yeah.
We look, the man checked out of the country before the government was out of power.
Interesting.
And he's the man who ran down the economy.
Yes.
How do you run down economy and jump out of the economy to go into a better economy and leave us all struggling?
That's a paradox.
Look, there are old men and women that I know who died because of a certain foolish haircut that we did. We know.
Yes.
There are what do you call it? People whose education have been truncated, people whose medical conditions have gotten worse because of a very foolish haircut that we did.
Yes.
And we're actually called Sambalat and Tobias by this same gentleman. Bible quoting, white wearing gentleman who called us all manner of names, you know, and I don't know. I don't know how we are just sitting pretty and everything looks okay, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Black.
So you are not in agreement with those who say Ken must come first before Abu Trica goes?
No, you see, crime does not expire. If Abu Trica is getting it, I was on to a point that we don't question people's wealth in this country.
Yeah.
So we can go and sleep today and wake up tomorrow and somebody comes and he has big money, like the way Namwan just sprang up and came. And as soon as you start asking questions, they say, you are a hater.
Yes, you are poor.
You are poor. You have a
You
poor
are
mentality.
jealous.
Yeah.
You are envious.
Yeah. But what work did the person do? What work did in any system that properly works, people would ask those questions and say, look, how did you get your money? What did you do? Somebody comes with the cock and bull stories that I sold rubber bags and I made 2 million out of it, and we are all happy that somebody made 2 million out of rubber bag business.
What?
It doesn't make sense.
Did you hear that?
It doesn't make sense. We need to start questioning and asking, because you see, the unnecessary pressure that it puts on particularly younger people, it makes you look as if you are not working so hard, you're not doing so well, and your life is taking a slide
This
down,
is
and
3FM.
everything else is bazaar like that for you. And it puts the younger people who are 20, 25, 30, thereabout, who have BP issues because they go and lie down, they can't sleep, they start thinking, and they're overthinking and say, oh, Charlie, me to go make some Corolla, some this, some that, some, I have to build, and you will enter the thing, go say, all be stolen money, or sometimes they are just laundry money for people.
Oh,
I said, look, if I had my own way, Blakk Rasta, most of their pastors who are walking around with flashy stuff, put FIC or Iyoko or something on them, you find it.
Interesting. His name is Niagbo. For now, there's something interesting here I want you to look at. And this is from Ghana Web. It says, I was an NPP member before I became a judge, but will never support the NDC till I die. And this is Domaine. Have you heard?
Yes, I've seen that. He said he was a card-bearing member of the NPP, but he would never support the NDC until he dies. I mean, he's very vocal. He's vociferous. He has his own ways of doing things, and people have not been too happy about it, especially with his feud with the Asante Hene and the back and forth. But I like one thing about him: his humanitarian activities, cleanup exercises, volunteerism, giving alms to those who need them, the market women, etc. I always say that you don't need to belong to a political party to be able to impact your generation and beyond. You need to make up your mind, have a conscious mind and a thoughtful heart to say, like, look, this is what I want to do, and just do it. And I see that in him. I don't like the acrimonious relationship though. And people can have excesses where his followers and the followers of Asante Hene will clash, and before you know, people have lost their lives and all of that. It is his right to say, I don't want to support any political party, blah blah blah, whatever it is. It's his right. I don't have a political party card, even though I've been put in NDC and MPP clothing at different points in my life. But I don't have a political party card. I don't think I will ever have one. I don't need it, actually. And I don't need it to be Johnnie Hughes or Niagbo Aye. Yeah.
Niagbo Aye.
Blakk Rasta.
Yes, my guest. And he's returning in the new year.
So
many people have missed you.
I miss them back.
Point. They have missed you so very much. And they are looking forward to having you.
I miss them right back.
Why do you think that people have missed you and not forgotten you?
You see, people wake up with me. And the quality of work that we do, especially here at 3FM and on TV3 as well, is because we take time to go into the issues. We support it with documents and videos and audios, and we are very, very constant and consistent in what we do. Take, for example, the conversation about Dr. Bonaventure Benedict Alegebam. It was a big one, and we serialized it, GTTC, name the issues, a lot of them. And we actually get people a lot of results. So I think that's what people miss. Beyond that, if you don't listen to 3FM Sunrise in the morning, something is missing from your system. The kind of energy, adrenaline that you need to navigate throughout the day is gone. Look at our lineup, for example. Kwame Edu comes, he does his dawn stuff.
Yes.
Then I come, I do the morning show, Sunrise.
Right.
And then AJ comes.
Yes.
And then you come. And then Trigmatic comes. And then Alfredo Kansi comes. So all through the period, sorry about that. All through the period, the whole show is packed.
Yes.
And everywhere is like jumping.
That's right.
So if I don't start the morning right, it affects everything else.
It does.
And the energy is so infectious. I remember when we used to do back to back. Right when I leave, then you come.
Yeah.
It was a crazy time.
It was something else.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Because it's always hot.
Why did they decide to kill the heat?
I don't know, man.
This is 3FM.
It was just hot.
Oh my God!
So
back
hot.
To back. Oh my God! It was terrific.
It was so hot. It was so hot.
Fire service couldn't contain.
No.
Oh my God.
Not more. Nobody.
Oh my God. Me, Agbo, I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Rasta.
Thank you so much. And we are
Thank you,
happy to
Rasta.
see- Do you have any reggae song you want me to play? Or you want me to play a Shatta Wale song?
No, I want a Salaga Soldier song.
Oh, Salaga Soldier.
I want track 1.
Track 1. Oh.
Let the fire come. Oja. Fire.
Oh, yeah.
Oja.